We're starting with a scapular push-up. We do have about 40 minutes here. We've got a warm-up and then 3 working sets. Our warm-up, we have 30 seconds of a movement, 20 second hold, 10 seconds to change exercises. So our first one is a scapular push-up. This can be done on knees or toes. You're going to be lining your hands up right underneath your shoulders and dropping through the chest and then rounding away. You can do it on toes as long as you're able to maintain your hip height. We're going to do the movement for 30 seconds. We're going to hold for 20 seconds and then I'll tell you your next move after that. Alrighty, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Alright, right hands right under wrist, drop through the chest and round. If you're up on toes, make sure your hips are nice and steady. Eyes are just above hands, in front of hands to keep that neck neutral. We've got 10 more seconds. Then we're going to hold in that rounded position. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Hold in the rounded position for 20 seconds. Core is strong whether you're on knees or toes. Keep pushing shoulder blades up, rounding the back towards the sky. Keep holding for 3, 2, and 1. All right, onto your back now. We've got a single leg bridge, up and down for 30 seconds, and then holding at the top for 20 seconds. We're going in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Try and squeeze knees together. This gives you a bit more of a mobility challenge through the hips. When you bring the foot up, it's a little bit easier to manage through the hips. Try and keep the core strong, glutes on the way up and the way down. 7 seconds and then we're holding at the top. 3, 2, 1 and hold. Squeeze knees if you can. Deep breaths. Lift up a little higher. 7 seconds. Burning. And relax. Ooh. Shake out that leg. We've got 10 seconds here before we start the other side. Remember, core is strong as well as glutes. Starting in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Up and down to start. Try and squeeze knees together if you can. Core strong, glutes squeezed on the way up and the way down. 3 seconds, then we hold. 2 and hold. Ooh, yeah. Nice deep breaths. Core strong. 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. Shake out those glutes. But we are staying on our back. All right, next we have pelvic tuck. So core is strong here. You're going to be lifting your feet off the ground as far as your core will pull them. So if your core pulls and they barely come off the ground, that's your limit. It's very easy just to lift the feet up. We're going to be pulling through the core for 30 seconds, and then we're doing a 20-second hold wherever that maximum spot is. If you start getting any lower back pain or weakness, just put one foot down. Okay, we're going in 3, 2, 1, off you go. Of course, another option here is to just pull through and lift one foot off the ground. If you're struggling to pull both feet off the ground just through core. Like I said, very easy just to lift feet off the ground. It's much harder to pull them off the ground through your core. I like to have my hands here as feedback just inside my hip bones to make sure those deep core muscles, transverse abdominis, are doing the work. Oh, let's hold. I was talking too much. Hold. If you're shaking, doing the right thing. If your back starts doing the work, put one foot down and keep switching. You've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Whew, brutal warm up. All right, from the top, scapular push-ups. We've got 30 seconds pushing through the shoulders and a 20-second hold. All right, we are starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Knees or toes. I prefer knees if it becomes too much of a core exercise and you're unable to do the movement, because I really want that relaxing through the chest, rounding the shoulders. Core is still strong and on knees. We've got 10 more seconds and then we've got a rounding hold. 5 seconds. Checking that your neck is neutral and hold. Really round those shoulders, pushing up to the sky. Keep holding. Should feel this behind those shoulder blades. Elbows are straight. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, turning over, ready for your single leg bridge. We are going in 5, 4, squeeze knees, 2, 1, let's go. Up and down first. All right, 10 more seconds and then we hold. And hold. Ooh, go to your happy place. Keep breathing, 10 seconds to go. They don't call this the hardest muscle contraction for nothing. Isometric contraction through the glute, keep holding and relax. Oh, hope that burns for you as much as it does for me. All right, other side. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Up and down. Squeeze knees if you can. Get that extra mobility challenge through the hips. Ten more seconds before we hold. Three, 2, 1, and hold. Ooh, start noticing if one side is harder than the other. I think mine equally burn. 5 seconds, keep holding. 3, 2, and shake it out. Get ready for those pelvic tucks. Because they're starting in 5. Fingers just inside hip bones, ready to check in with that deep TA muscle. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Remember, it's A-okay if your feet don't even come off the ground, as long as you can feel the pull coming from your core. Relax through the rib cage. Keep breathing. You don't want to hold your breath on this. Muscles don't really work without oxygen. And then you just start pulling bones or moving bones instead of using muscles. Can you talk? All right, get ready to hold. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Keep holding. Remember the options. If you start feeling it in your back or anywhere else, pop one foot down. It's all about that sustained muscle contraction. 3, 2, and relax. All right, I don't know about you, but I am warm. Okay, so what we have today, now that we've warmed up, is we have 3 exercises here, 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and 10 seconds to change exercises, I guess. So we've got an inchworm with a few options. So we've got inchworm walkout into plank. You can then pop your knees down if you need to before coming back up. Another option is to come out into inchworm, give me a push up, and come back in. Depends where you're at today. After that, we are doing so if you've got bad balance, you might want to hold on to something because you're going to be holding this position the whole time. So we're holding in a single leg deadlift type position. Your standing leg has a slight bend in it, and then we're tapping our toe to the outside of our ankle. Okay, so if I was to show you this way a little bit closer, I don't know why I've got socks on here, toe to outside of that ankle and back up again. Okay, that ensures that we keep our hips square. And our third one is a knees to nose. So there's some options here, but you're lying on your back, coming all the way up is the first option. Second option is a lying tuck. So knees come in, shoulder blades come just off the floor. All right, we're going to get started with our inchworm. 50 seconds, 10 seconds to change, and we're starting in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So coming out nice and slow. Now you want to keep your knees as straight as you can to get a nice big stretch through those hamstrings. When you come out into plank, really strong through that core. It's good for the shoulders. Some stability through shoulder blades. We're just over halfway. Fifteen seconds. 5 seconds. There's probably just one more inchworm. And have a rest. All right, hold on to something. If you need to hold on to something, I think I'll probably hold on to my couch. Single leg, we're going to do one leg for 50 seconds, then swap to the other leg. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So coming down, if you want to challenge your balance, then by all means, don't hold on to anything. Really drive up through the glute there, glute and hammy. I want you to drive it up until foot is in line with hip. Try and keep that floating hip square down to the ground, remembering that we're tapping the outside of our ankle. Slight bend in this knee. This standing glute and hamstring should be on fire. And then the glute and hamstring on this side really squeezes at the top to get that full range of motion. Keep that chest down, back is straight. We've got 12 seconds till we swap sides. That standing glute, maybe glute med on the outside, should be on fire. 2, and shake it out. Ooh, if we hadn't done enough glute already in that warm-up, hey? All right, 4 seconds. 3, 10 seconds ain't long. 1, let's go. Drive up that leg from the hamstring and the glute. Make sure that outside hip is turned down. That's why we're tapping the outside of our ankle to try and keep that hip down. Are you parallel? Chest towards the ground. Make sure you're not standing up too tall. Challenge your balance if you want. We're just over halfway. Really squeeze at the top of that movement. Try and keep your glutes on as you come down. It's very easy to just drop that foot. Keep glutes on as you come down. 8 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. Shake it out. Do you guys have one glute stronger than the other? Oh, I do. All right, knees to nose and variations. We're going in 3 seconds. 2, 1, let's go. So knees come in to your chest, chest goes back, legs come out. Your options are bringing the knees in as you just take shoulder blades off the ground. Hip flexors, core, lower back muscles will be working here. "17 seconds to go. The slower, the better. 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Woohoo! All right, back over to our inchworm, standing up. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Try and keep those knees nice and straight. Get a good stretch through those hamstrings. Steady through the core. Try not to sway side to side. We're just over halfway. Oh, the core is getting a good burn today. 15 seconds. You can make pretty much any exercise a core exercise just by making sure it's activated throughout every exercise. 3, 2, and 1. All right, getting ready for that single leg. Aeroplane, it might be called. We're going in 4, 3, 2, let's go. Tapping to the outside of the ankle, driving the leg up through the glutes and hammies. Try and keep the glute squeezed as you tap down as well as you drive up. Check in that your back is straight, tummy and chest facing the floor, neck is neutral. We've got 20 seconds to go. Heel comes all the way up to bottom height, hip height. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. E. Dead leg. All right. Going in 4, 3, 2. Let's go. Check in that your both hips are facing the ground, chest is facing the ground, belly button facing the ground. Driving that leg up all the way to hip height. Tap the outside of the ankle. Slight bend in that standing knee. Feel free to challenge the balance. Core strong, glutes strong, that's going to help you balance. 15 seconds to go. The longer you can do this without tapping down, the more glute activation you'll get. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, Bernie, Bernie. Getting ready for knees to nose. We're going in 4, 3, 2, let's go. Nice and slow, especially as you lengthen those legs out. Remember your options here. is just tucking the knees in, shoulder blades come off the ground. You can even do that just to feet our knees at 90 degrees. Both very good options. Nice and slow. We've got 17 seconds to go. Five seconds. 3, 2, and 1. One round to go. Shake it out. All right, last round. Starting with those inchworms. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Slowly walking out. Straight legs. Strong through that plank. Walk back in. Remember, it's absolutely fine to drop to your knees. At this point, have a little rest, take the pressure up, and then come back in. You can also add on a push-up. You could add on a plank commando. The world is your oyster. As long as you're getting a nice stretch in the hammies and strong through the core. We've only got 13 seconds to go, our last set of inchworms. Five seconds. 2, and 1. All right, hopping up, ready for that single leg aeroplane. Going in 4, 3, 2, let's go. Drive leg up all the way to hip height. Check in at your hips, your belly button, your chest, all facing the ground. Try and keep this swinging leg, the glute, on all the time on the way down as well as the way up. Keeping it on the way down as it lengthens is called an eccentric contraction. For any runners out there, super important to have good eccentric strength for the back part of that running gait. 7 seconds to go. Create space from head to tailbone, nice long spine. Oh, shake it out. Oh, we're going in 5 seconds. The rest is not long enough. 2, 1, let's go, other side. Tapping the outside. Check in with those hips, the belly button, the chest, nice and long through the spine. Keep that glute activated as it lengthens to take the foot down to the ground. Heel drives up to hip height. Powerful glutes, good for posture, good for performance. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Ready for those knees to nose. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice and slow as you lengthen out. Slowly lengthen. Down, 30 to go. Last set of these. This is our main set, our main quality set. So after this, you will be very surprised to hear the next 2 circuits only have 2 rounds. Unheard of in a Claire Patterson workout. Sometimes I treat you. 3 seconds, 2, and 1. Oh, stretch it out, shake it out, grab a drink if you need a drink, and then I'll show you the next exercises. How are we feeling? Oh, ouchie hamstrings. All right, so round 2 coming up. Like I said, only 2 rounds of this one. It's your lucky day. We've got 3 exercises. One of my favorites for that side glute is a side plank clam. So line yourself up like you're going to do a knee side plank, but we're bringing top leg and top foot up. Drive all the weight through this knee, so pad it up if you're on hard floor. Up, again, nice and slow as we lengthen on the way down. The next one we have, so we're going to do both sides of that. The next one we have is bear hold. We all love a good bear hold. Make sure there's just a little space between your knees and the floor. We activated those shoulders in that first round, so really push up through those shoulders. Nice and strong through the shoulders. And our final one is Superman's. So lying on our tummies, you want to have a pelvic tuck here, so you're turning your hips in towards your ribs. That's going to activate your core. Chest is off the ground, lifting up opposite arm and opposite leg. Now we don't want to feel this in the back. You are going to feel some back muscles activating. It is a back exercise. As long as that's not painful and as long as you're pulling that core in and not pushing your tummy into the ground. Alrighty, we have 50 seconds on, 10 seconds to change. We're only doing this twice. Alrighty, side plank hip lift. We are starting in 5 seconds, so get down. One knee over the top knee, over the bottom knee. All the weight goes through that bottom knee. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So you should feel this in the hip underneath that bottom leg. Keep that chest forward. There's going to be a little bit of obliques going on here too. Just keep breathing. Really important we keep breathing. Keep driving that bottom leg into the ground. Hips, knee, and top foot all move at the same time. We've got 20 seconds to go. Nice and slow on the way down. That's where the money's made, on that eccentric muscle contraction. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Roll on over. Ooh, numb. Okay, we're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up we go. Nice and slow on the way down. Again, this is a good one to check in and see if one side is stronger or weaker than the other. Remember, nice and slow on the way down. Lots of time with that bottom glute med under tension. We've got 17 seconds to go. That's like 3 reps. You've got this. Give me a couple more. Hang in there. Give me, oh gosh, more than that. All right, now I promise it's only 1 more now. Let's go all together. Up we go. And relax. Ugh. Lucky we've only got 2 rounds here. Get ready for your bear hold. We're going in 5. Tuck those feet. 3, 2, let's go. So, if you had your favorite bottle of wine, drink of choice, your favorite vase, your favorite child on your back, it would not roll off. Hang strong. If you need to pop one knee to the ground, bring it back up. Otherwise, you're holding.
What about
Quads are going to be activated. Core is activated. 20 seconds to go.
Jane, what about your husband?
Check your shoulders. I'm not shrugged up towards your ears. We've got 10 seconds. Your favorite husband on your back, yes. 5 seconds. Your least favorite husband, let them roll off.
Yeah.
Have a rest. Ooh, bringing the heat today. All right, Supermans. We get to lie on our belly now. Bringing it in. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Tuck in. Opposite arm, opposite leg. You will feel some muscle activation in that lower back. As long as you're pulling core in, then that's all right. Drive that leg movement from the glute and the hamstring. "20 seconds to go." Isn't it nice to know we only have to do this one more time? All right, there's 10 seconds. Keep checking in that core is being pulled in and activated. It's not pushing into the ground to help drive the movement. Have a rest. All right, one more round. We're starting with that side plank hip lift, side plank clam. If you remember which side felt a little bit weaker, try and start on that side. So I think for me it was left leg down. So I'm going to start left leg down, and we're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice and slow on the way down. Check in that your chest is up, shoulders are stacked in line on top of each other. Push that bottom knee hard into the ground to get that glute med activation. If you're slipping all over the place, you probably need to bring your feet up closer to your bottom. Check in that your elbow is right underneath that shoulder. 20 seconds to go. If you need a modification here, pop your feet up, knees down, and open. A feet up clam. Just make sure that top hip is over that bottom hip. 5 seconds to go. Other side. All right, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Nice and slow on the way down. How many times have I said that today? Made a theme of it. I should call this the slow down strength workout. It's crazy what you can do with a little bit of body weight and a lot of activation. We're halfway. Remember your option here, toes up, make sure that top knee is over the bottom knee, opening up that clam. Top knee over the bottom knee, just make sure that the hips are stacked and we're getting the right muscle activation. 8 seconds to go. 3, that's like 1 more, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, bear holds, starting in 6 seconds. 4, 3, 2, let's go. Holding, knees just off the ground, shoulders over wrists. Core is strong. Keep breathing. Muscles need oxygen for energy, for growth, to flush out the waste products. Keep realigning. If your shoulders move away from your wrists, if your knees are getting too high, drop down, realign. 15 seconds to go. Hang in there. Shaky, shaky. Everyone hold with me for the last 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hoo-wee! Supermans! Aren't we glad we're not doing that one again? Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Tummy in. Activate the core. Drive that movement through the leg from the glutes and the hammies The arms, the driving movement is from the shoulder blade. Make sure your shoulders aren't shrugging up towards your ears. It might not be a huge movement for you, and that is a-okay. We're halfway. "12 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woohoo! Alrighty. Stretch that back if you need to. Go back into child's pose. Stretch it out. That feels nice on the lower back. Alright, go and grab a drink, and then I will be showing you our final circuit. Alrighty, our third and final round. We have an eccentric straight leg sit down. We're doing a 5-second lower on my count.
Did you tell them why being lazy?
We're doing legs out straight. You can either have arms out, arms across your chest. There's a 5-second count to the ground. And then 1 second back up. Like I said, it's on my count. Then the final one, this is where you need your cushion or your paper, depending what type of floor you're on. So you're gonna have the cushion under your feet, and you're in high plank, and we're dragging to our knees. Again, nice and slow on the push backwards. If you need to, you can just hold a plank on elbows or hands, but try and give it a go. Alrighty, 2 rounds, 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're starting with the eccentric sit down on my count. Get ready, heels stay on the floor. Nice and upright, nice straight back. We're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try not to go too fast in that lower bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 2 to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. 5, 5, 5. Don't go too fast. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Good job. All right, get your cushion set up, your paper set up, whatever it is that you've got. Ready for knee tucks. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keeping those hips low, in line with the shoulders, so you don't want to come up and you don't want to be sinking down. Remember, your alternative here is to hold a plank on hands, on elbows, on knees, on toes. It's your choice. We're halfway. Oh, the core's gotten a beating today. We've got 15 seconds to go. 7 seconds. 3, 2, oh, done. Okay, 1 round to go, then you're done for the day. Whew. All right, let's get ready. Going in 5, 4, on my count, 2, 1, let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, straight up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 2 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Last one. Let's do 10 seconds. Come on, we got this. 10, 9. Keep moving. 8, 7, 6, 5. Hold it. 3, 2. Oh, 1. Woo. All right. It's our last core bashing time. Get ready for those plank sliders. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, knees would be nice. Tell me you're burning too. Ugh. All right, team, we have 20 seconds to go. Hang in there. I'm trying, I'm hanging on by a thread. This is getting quads, shoulders, core, brain, heart, all of the above. We've got 5 seconds. Hold with me. 3, 2, and oh, child's pose. Come on down. I would love to know how you're feeling. Drop me a comment. I'm feeling like this. Dead. Woo. Oh, let's have a stretch. We're going to do some dynamic stretching after all that core work. We're going to stretch our backs by doing some cat-cow. Just get some movement through that lower back. We're just doing a few of these. Okay, come back into that child's pose, but you're going to take your hands across to the side. Back to the middle, then across to the other side. Sitting up, let's stretch those chests and shoulders. So up nice and tall, hands behind your back, and stretch. Ah, getting some thumbs up, that's nice. All right, our final stretch, hip flexors. They got a lot of work today too. Tuck your bum under and then come forward. Oh, tell me what burnt the most, glutes, core, or shoulders. I think mine were equal. Keep tucking under, coming forward. Switch sides. Tuck under and forward. Tuck under and forward again. And you are done. Well done, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that burn as much as I did. Go and have a really nice lunch out in the sun, and I'll see you next time. Bye.